Alright guys, welcome back to an Englishman
And an Irishman.
and an Irishman, and today we've got another fucking juice review coming your way, baby. What we're
We
reviewing,
have
Dave?
we have a trifecta today. We have Black Rose Elixirs, Carmelo, Black Bess, and Faust.
Black, Rose, Elixrs. So which one are we doing first, Sunshine? We're doing Carmilla.
Carmelo first.
Right, I'll give you a quick description of Carmilla. Looking for an Eliquid you can really sink your teeth into. Carmilla takes her name from a bloodthirsty vampire, and she only comes out at night with notes of coffee liqueur, delicate sponge, and rich cream. Bursting with a sumptuous flavour of tiramisu.
Tiramisu what?
Tiramisu fucking sue. So I'm going to be using the Twisted Message 24.
And I have the Dead Rabbit V3 on the Dreamer. With a little .1 dual alien setup in there.
So smell test on this liquid before we have a toot is very, very strong coffee, man.
Very
Super strong coffee. I almost likened it to like when I crack a fresh Nescafe open, whack my nose in there. I mean, like proper fucking strong.
Probably a little more high end than Nescafe, though.
Oh, Mr. High-End Coffee Man there. Coffee wanker. Coffee elitist.
I wouldn't go that far. Even the finger taste, very strong upfront coffee.
It almost smells a bit boozy as well. I don't know. It's probably just me. Probably drink too much, but I'm definitely picking up a little bit of booze. Right, let's go.
Don't know about booze, but okay.
This is our first time trying this one, guys. The only one we have tried is Black Bess. Wow. Okay.
Reminds me of something and I can't place what it is.
Very surprised right off the fucking bat. Very, very surprised because that coffee on the finger test and the smell test, as we said, is very, very strong. But on the vape, not so much. It's definitely there, but it's quite fucking mellow, isn't it, Dave? Not as strong as we were expecting.
Definitely there in the inhale, and I'm getting. I want to say something desserty, so I think it must be that sponge, the coffee and the sponge. I've never had a tiramisu in my puff, so I wouldn't know what it tastes like. So
Never had a tiramisu.
I've never had tiramisu. So
What kind of life have you been living?
a sheltered Northern Irish one, it would seem. It's never been a dessert.
Yeah, so I'm getting the coffee. I don't really know if I'm picking up much sponge. It probably is in there, but I don't think I'm getting a lot of sponge. Definitely getting some cream and that coffee liqueur, which that liqueur I think gives it a bit of sweetness as well. It's got almost like a caramel flavour to it, very, very sweet, but not in a bad way, in a fucking very good way. And definitely getting that creaminess as well.
Definitely like a caramel in there. I would have thought that, given it's called Carmilla, maybe there was a. But
And I don't know if there's a hint of cooling in there. What do you think? Are my taste buds fucking playing tricks on me?
won't be getting any cooling from that, no. I can't imagine coffee, liqueur, sponge, cream vape would go well with cooling in it. But I'm not getting no cooling now. No.
Yeah, maybe it's just I've just been vaping the black, so maybe it's just me.
Definitely the coffee sponge. It's an intro because coffee vapes are not my thing.
Never liked coffee vapes, but that's fucking delicious. I've got to say that's absolutely fucking delightful, and it's really surprised me because I was kind of fucking tedious going into that first vape, thinking this is going to be fucking super strong coffee. This, but absolutely not. It's super fucking mellow, and for me, really well blended. Really well blended. It's fucking delightful. Absolute winner for me.
I think just because of the coffee element, I do like my coffee. I'm just not sure how it translates into a vape.
But it's a coffee liqueur, isn't it? It's not like a.
Oh, it's the liqueur part I'm losing. I think I'm just thinking coffee. It's not terrible. But
It's really surprised me. It's really surprised me. I think it's a fucking winner. I think I'm surprised, but in a very fucking good way, because I was expecting to hate this, but I don't hate it. Now, would it be an all-day vape, Dave?
No,
absolutely.
I can imagine now that cracking this open in the morning when you're having your morning coffee type setup.
Exactly, mate. Yeah, nice fucking strong Elixrs coffee like you. Get a few fucking rips on that.
Some freshly ground beans, a wee bit of Carmelo.
Yeah, I think it's just a really fucking nice blend. But as we just said, definitely not an all-day vape. It's probably a little too sickly and sweet to be an all-day vape. But it's absolutely something I will sit here and rip on for a couple of hours. It's like if I'm doing the Thursday show or something, I could whack that on a mech and an RDA and vape it all through the Thursday show comfortably.
It's settled down after just juicing it up there and having a few. Like it's settled down a bit. Yeah, it's Moorish. It is quite Moorish. You do find yourself come back to it.
Delicious. So, Carmilla, what would I give Carmilla out of 10? I'm going to give it an 8.
Really?
Yeah, no, in fact, I'm going to give it an 8.5. I think it's really fucking good and really fucking surprised me. So, and I also think the juice is really well blended. I think it's got some cracking flavours in there, which have been blended really nice. So yeah, an 8.5 from me. It's an absolute winner.
I would agree. It's blended well. For me, coffee's not really my thing. So, well, coffee vapes, coffee style liqueur vapes. Probably go 6. Just because it's not. I mean, it's got that nice sort of. It has that spongy element cream in it, but probably just. Yeah,
no, that's fair. 6. So that's what's that? A 14.5 for Carmilla. Not a bad score. Not a bad score at all.
Not bad at all.
Right, what we're doing next, Sunshine? We are doing Faust. So let me give you a quick description of Faust. Found yourself at a flavour crossroads, have you? Question mark. Don't know which way to turn? Question mark. Well, sell your soul and surrender to the irresistible allure of this devilishly good e-liquid. Are you craving sweetness or something a little darker? We say, fuck it, have both. Heavenly candy apple and juicy strawberry pulls you in before a dose of dark cherry syrup seals the deal. Okay. Again with these descriptions, come on.
That's it sounds like there's a lot going on in this.
So the flavour notes are candy apple, strawberry, dark cherry syrup, and menthol. There you go. Let's. I'm going to be putting this on the Candidate 25.
I have mine in the Nightmare 25 on a wee series build. I'll give us a.
So the smelly notes, definitely apple. Almost like a you know them sweets kids eat, like the Sour Patches. That kind of apple. That's kind of what I'm getting there. Definitely black cherry in there. I'd know that smell because it's my favourite fucking Yankee candle, black cherry. Zero strawberry though.
Finger taste, the cherry is winning. Put it that way. Cherry and the menthol is definitely coming through in the finger. We shall see. I shall go ahead while you're juicing up.
Yep, almost done. Faust. Let's give it a rate. This is 0.0. None of your fucking business is what it is.
A gentleman's vape. Yes.
A gentleman never tells. Okay, let's go.
It's all about the cherry for me in that one. It's definitely all.
Yeah.
I'm struggling with where the apple is. Maybe getting a bit of apple on the inhale. Strawberry's non-existent for me.
I'm definitely picking up the apple on the inhale, but like I say, as soon, and it's like probably a couple of milliseconds, but as soon as that black cherry just takes over everything. There's no strawberry in there at all for me. But I'm not getting any fucking strawberry. Are you?
Blind taste. I'd have said cherry and menthol. There might be a hint of something else in there. You could have told me it was anything. I'd believe you.
No, yeah, you could have said blood orange, and I wouldn't have. For me, there's zero strawberry in there. That cherry just fucking. It's so fucking dominant, and that's the thing with it with these kind of flavors. Your cherries, apple being one of them as well, which is surprising. Why the cherry just fucking dominates the apple so much. But them kind of flavors, watermelon being another one. You've got to be very, very careful mixing them, otherwise they'll just fucking trounce over everything. What's in there, and this is kind of doing that for me.
The first thing comes to my mind vaping is the soothers.
Whole soothers. Whole soothers. That's the one for when you get a bit of man flu. Absolutely, that's what I'm getting now. Yeah.
It's the vape version of that. For me, that's the first thing coming to my head.
I am getting the apple though. I am getting that fucking like I say, it's almost like a sour patch, like a Haribo kind of fucking apple. I don't know how else to explain it, or like a Jolly Rancher. You ever had the Jolly Rancher hard
Yeah, yeah,
candies?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
That
yeah,
that's
yeah.
that's the kind of apple flavour that's in there, but it's very, what's the word? It's very watered down due to that fucking
I
cherry
have,
being so powerful.
if I'm being honest, I really have to go looking for it because straight off, just to hit that, it's cherry and menthol to me.
No, I'm definitely getting that apple. And it is like a Jolly Rancher apple, but yeah, the dark cherry, the black cherry, very fucking dominant flavour in this. Like Dave said, if you was blindfolded, you would not bat an eyelid if someone said this was like just a black cherry menthol. You
Yeah,
wouldn't,
yeah.
because you wouldn't really pick up much more in it. Um, is it? Does it make it an awful juice? Absolutely not.
It's tasty. It's just based on the flavor description. Um,
I would probably change that
yeah,
flavour description and lose the strawberry because, and it is a thing with strawberry, and I've found over the years, I've been in vaping 10 years now, and this is not to say I'm going to tell mixers what to do or anything like that. Just from my personal experience, having mixed as well for a few years, strawberry's very difficult to get right in a juice, especially when you're putting it with really fucking dominant flavours. Because after a couple of weeks with strawberry, it weakens. It weakens over time in the e-liquid in the bottle. So you've almost got to fucking put a little more in. Be a little more braver and put a little more in, because then after a week or two being sat in the bottle, if it lasts a week or two, it always fucking dies off. So it's very difficult to get right, and I'm getting fucking zero strawberry in this, none whatsoever.
I've I've never mixed a juice in my life unless you're talking about wee bottle shots, which is essentially just adding PG and
Yeah,
VG in the premix. But I would think with apple and cherry, the strawberry, if it is there, is going to struggle to come through, and unless my palate's not sophisticated enough, but I am not
it's
getting.
basically it'd be basically impossible for the strawberry to get any kind of fucking note in this e-liquid, because you've put it with two such fucking dominant flavours with the black cherry and the apple. And it just shows you how dominant black cherry can be, because it's almost killed the fucking apple as well. What's in there? I can pick it up, but maybe I've got a little bit of a more sensitive palate than you, Dave.
Could well have.
But
For
I'm
me,
I'm
it's
definitely picking up some apple, but it's weak. It's weak, and I would like there to be more there, because the flavour of the apple I'm getting, like I say, that fucking that hard candy is delicious, and I want more of that.
yeah.
Definitely want more of it.
If you leave it after you do get, which I could see what you're saying about that Jolly Rancher thing in the
Yeah,
apple. I'm off, but when you're actually inhaling it, I'm not. I'm
it's
just not.
basically like you say, like that whole soother kind of flavour.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The cooling's there. I
Yeah.
probably personally would like a little more in there, because just me and cooling Dave,
You're fucking obsessed with cooling,
lash it in there, son, lashings of it.
and then add some more.
But no, it's not a bad juice. It's quite misleading. It is quite misleading. And if you were a vapor going into that, buying that juice thinking I love strawberry,
Yeah,
forget
no,
about it, son.
no,
Forget
no, I
about it.
don't.
You're getting
I
none
think
whatsoever.
if you're chasing a strawberry juice, that's probably not gonna. It's not gonna hit the mark for you. Not if you ask me.
No, but if you like the sound of what we've explained it as, then
If
it's
you like a
decent.
cherry menthol, I would
Yeah,
say
with
bang
with a
on,
with a
bang
hint
on.
of Jolly Rancher fucking apple. Um, so Faust, what would I give this out of 10? Bear in mind, it's quite. Do you know what I'm going to give it? I'm going to give it a 5.5. Just because I think it's quite misleading on the description and stuff like that, because there's zero strawberry in there. There's two very dominant flavours, and one seems to have kicked the other two's ass and just takes over everything. So yeah, a 5.5 for me. I will vape it. I'll vape the bottle. Definitely wouldn't buy it again though.
Oh, I'd say, oh, I'd probably, yeah. I don't dislike it or like it any more than Carmilla.
Mm.
Probably six,
A 6.
six.
So that's an 11.5 for Faust on the E&I rating. 11.5. I mean, listen, it could have been better. It could have been better, and probably, with a few tweaks, probably could be a fucking really good juice, I think. Right, last one, Davey boy. What are we on, son?
The last one is a black Bess.
Black Bess, right. So you've heard the stories. You know her name. No experience. The Eliquid flavour, that is the stuff of real legends. Whoa, Black Bess. Mama llama. Whoa, Black Bess. Can you say that anymore? Is that...
I didn't even realize. Why? What's wrong with it?
It's not racist, is it?
Is it?
Nah, it can't be, can it?
Well, in this day and age,
you never know in this fucking snowflake fucking PC bullshit world we're living in. Anyway, this wonderfully fresh blend of blackcurrant, lychee and menthol is designed for cult status. I'm not going to read the rest because it's one of them ridiculous fucking descriptions, but it's basically blackcurrant, lychee and menthol.
Well, you definitely smell a blackcurrant on it, 100%.
Yeah, so I'm going to be using the Aquitas for this one.
Oh, finger test is all about the blackcurrant menthol.
Yeah, blackcurrant. Lots and lots of blackcurrant, but that I'm guessing that must be the lychee. I've never eaten one or smelled one, so I'm guessing that's the
Couldn't
lychee.
couldn't pick a lychee out of a lineup in Tesco's. Wouldn't know what it is.
Disclaimer as well, me and Dave, this is the only one we have tried before, so, you know, not going to bullshit you, we have fucking tried this one.
Give her a rip there.
Black Bess.
On the Kennedy 28.
Aquitas.
Ooh, that's an old one. Well, the blackcurrant was dominant in smell and finger taste.
Oh, stop saying finger test, you keep making me giggle.
Knuckle finger, something.
Grow up, Mark. Fuck's sake. Let me have another. Do I have to? I'll have one more. No. No. I can't vape any more of that. I'll let you start on this one, Dave, just while I recover a second.
I don't know what lychee is, but I think there's too much of it in this because the blackcurrant for me is fighting to get any sort of traction, and then you've got the menthol. So, I'd prefer there to be less of whatever this lychee is, a bit more blackcurrant in it.
I prefer there to be none in, if I'm being fucking brutally honest. I mean, you know, we both said before, neither of us could pick out a lychee in a fucking lineup. I don't think I've ever fucking seen one. But, having vaped that, I don't want to see one or eat one ever, if that's what lychee tastes like, because it's disgusting. Now, to be a blackcurrant and lychee menthol, and like Dave just said there, rightly so as well, the smell test, loads of blackcurrant in there, finger test, blackcurrant, you're still tasting that disgusting lychee, but you're getting some blackcurrant. You vape it, where's the blackcurrant? It doesn't exist. It just fucking isn't there because it's so fucking dominated by that lychee. It's so fucking ridiculously strong. It's one of them juices that I can still taste it now. Every burp that I do, I know for a fact when I burp now for the next half hour, all I'm going to taste is that lychee, and you don't want that in a fucking e-liquid, especially an e-liquid that tastes like this. It's the last thing you want to be keep. I mean, I can drink Coke, I can vape something else, and I'll still taste that lychee. That's how fucking pungent and dominant it is. For me, it's disgusting. I can't vape that.
I would like it to be more blackcurrant in it. I think the lychee's too strong. For me, it's like a lychee menthol thing is almost happening. And I'm not a big menthol person anyway. Like I don't.
Did you ever used to go to like your fucking old, like your nan's or an old person's house, and they used to have they used to always have like a wooden sideboard and a bowl with them dried flowers in that potpourri. Imagine just getting a fistful of that and chowing down on that. That's what vaping this tastes like. It's fucking, and I don't want to be too harsh, but I think I've got to be fucking true to myself. It's absolutely unvapable for me. Unfucking vapable. I would put that in. Now, bear in mind as well, this might just because I don't like lychee, but also bear in mind, there's zero fucking blackcurrant in there. Absolutely none whatsoever. I get none. It's just pure fucking lychee with a bit of cooling. For me, it's in the top 3, top 5 worst fucking e-liquids I've ever fucking vaped on. And that is the fucking God's honest truth. Unvapable.
Wouldn't say unvapable for me.
So would you finish that bottle?
Well, I would finish the bottle, yeah.
Would you finish mine as well if I sent it to you?
What's that?
Would you finish mine if I sent it to you?
Yeah.
That's because you're a stingy Irish cunt.
Well, it true. Would it bad again? Probably. No, I don't think it would bad.
No.
No, it's not for me. But then again, it's the lychee. I've always been under the impression lychee is like some sort of other thing.
Exactly. There's a lot of flavours out there, Dave. Blackcurrant, but in this one being a fucking very good example, you've got lychee, you've got watermelon. These very fucking pungent, strong flavours. I don't think they're good standalone flavours. I think that add a little touch in just to get something in the background, just to get to enhance the other fucking flavours, the other more dominant flavours that are in there. Just add like a little touch of that. Like cactus is used exactly the same. Cactus is used very fucking sparingly to enhance other flavours. I don't think this is a flavour that should be a fucking standalone flavour because it's rotten. It's like
no, it should not for me. Definitely not, unless lychee's your thing. But
I think even if you like lychee, I don't even know how strong a lychee is when you fucking eat one. I mean, I'm guessing it must be pungent as fuck if that's. But I'm guessing if it's not, and if it's like a subtle fruit, then even vaping that, if you like lychee, you're going to struggle. I think because it's that fucking pungent.
I think with the Faust, I was struggling for the apple part of it. The blackcurrant's here for me. It's just there's too much of this lychee or whatever it is on top of it.
Yeah, I'll probably do it.
That and the menthol is what's really killing it for me because none of those two things are my go-to. So Bess.
It's probably my brain. It's probably my brain. I mean, listen, there is blackcurrant in there. You probably can taste it, but it's my brain. Just all my brain can focus on is that fucking lychee. Yeah, like my taste buds in my brain can't compute that there's anything else in there. It's that strong.
It's just too much.
So for me, I mean,
on its own is quite one-dimensional anyway.
Very, very one-dimensional. Really I mean, there's nothing. There's nothing earth-shattering going on with this liquid. I mean, for me, I've got to be brutally honest, Dave. I've just stated there it's unvapable. So for me, I can't even give it a point. It's a 0 from me.
Because it's not really fitting my sort of personal flavor profile, I'd say a 3. It's not to me. It's not unvapable. You know, it's. If you like your fruity vapes, it may be pleasant to you.
But if you're giving it a 3, it's borderline unvapable, even for you.
A 3 is good. It's just not my. It's just not my thing.
Yeah, but take away take away your personal flavour profile. Even as a juice that's not in your profile, it's just not. It's not well thought out. It's not well thought out. It's not well mixed. It's for me, it's an absolute flop and a fail. And I fail to see I've seen, and we've seen with our own eyes and ears, people raving about this e-liquid. Now, I just think, what are you fucking vaping on there? Because have you got the same liquid as me? I mean, it's that bad. If this was the last juice I had on Earth, I'd go out and buy some smokes. You know, I don't want to be fucking cruel, but I've got to be brutally honest. No, it's not for me. I shouldn't really say anymore. That's it. Done. 0. So Black Bess gets a 3 out of 20.
I had hoped for more, but unfortunately,
I had hoped for so much more. Like we just said, especially after hearing rave reviews about it, we was expecting fucking really good things, me and Dave, and it's such a letdown. But having said that, on the flip side, the Carmilla really fucking surprised me. I think that's absolutely delicious. So yeah, swings and roundabouts, isn't it?
And Faust was kind of Faust. I thought Faust was pleasant as well.
Yeah, pleasant, but again, I'll finish the bottle. Would I buy it again? No. But Carmilla, I would absolutely fucking spend money on that all day long. Yeah, I would. I would buy that again.
There you go. 1 out of 3 isn't bad, I suppose.
So there you go, guys. That was the Black Rose Elixirs range. I'm sorry if I've offended anyone on that last deal. Well, I'm not sorry. I couldn't give a monkeys, to be honest, because that's what we're here for. We're here to tell the truth and be honest and give our fucking opinion. If people don't like it, go and watch someone else.
That's all it is. It's just an opinion. It's our take. It's our take on the juice. Somebody else might find something completely different in it.
Exactly. I want to say a massive thanks to Phil from Black Rose Elixir and the Vape Put Moulding for sending these over for review. Much appreciated. Thank you. And yeah, that was our second review on the channel. What do you reckon, Dave? Smashed it.
We're getting a bit of traction now, so we are.
Dude, if we ain't got 1,000
two reviews in as many weeks.
if we ain't got 1,000 subs by Christmas, you're fired. All right, you better get
If
your
I got
fucking.
1,000 subs by Christmas, I quit.
You better get your PR man fucking on, aren't you? I want some fucking marketing done. Come on, son.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. We really appreciate it. It's goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye from him.
Peace.
On the next one.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks. Don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here.